Hi, it's the 1st of June 2018 at 12 midday. Okay, what seems to be happening in the world? First, we got rid of loyalty. That was that's been accepted for years. Loyalty has actually disappeared. Maybe started in the 1980s thereabouts. And has just progressively become, to the extent that there is no such thing as loyalty anymore. The next thing that seems to be going is trust. Uh, I think a lot of us who have experienced family court or breakups or have been clobbered by the social services system, with domestic violence claims and all of that sort of thing, false ones. Uh, yeah, it's actually it's destroyed trust between men and women, and I don't think it'll come back. Before I forget to mention, I was watching Deutsche Bank last night. Yeah, it fell out of bed. It fell from €10 a share down to almost €9 a share. Apparently, the Fed um, made a statement that it was a troubled bank, and I look. I've watched so many alt news videos where they've said the Fed will crash the system eventually, and I've been watching Deutsche Bank, sitting on the bottom, sitting on its lows, getting down to about 980, then rallying a bit 980, rallying a bit 980, rallying a bit. And when the Fed made that comment last night, it just fell straight through it, went straight down, all the way down to €9. So keep an eye on that. I don't know what you can do about it. If it keeps going, it will probably suck in, probably have a domino effect on the rest of certainly in Europe, and probably I dare say the world. The Italian banks are in a lot of trouble. I don't know. Look, maybe if it gets down low, you can get some money out of the bank or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Um, but I think it's coming. Whatever this is, they've been talking about a financial collapse for years, certainly on the alt news, and yeah, I think it's probably about to happen. Oh, it may not, but I just can't see it coming back from there. And it's got such huge, massive derivatives, well, 5 times world GDP. Now that's what will happen there. Is if that all falls over, yeah, that'll be a severe lack of trust everywhere, because credit will freeze. Okay, there will be no trust with anything. Um, it's that's our whole financial system basically works on confidence, trust, faith, that sort of thing. Take away the trust, uh, and I look. I don't know what the upshot of it is, but I mean you can look at even governments. Who trusts them anymore? What they say, particularly in the Middle East or sorry, even to Russia or something like that. Yeah, I just don't trust any of it anymore. Okay, now I certainly don't trust women, and that's a common thing, in mgtow. I think that the big thing with mgtow is it's not that we hate women or anything else, just don't trust them. I mean, you wouldn't be saying don't get married for a reason. What would that reason be? Yeah, because you can't trust them. You can't, and you can't even. You're really at the point in Australia you can't have them over because you can't trust them. You don't know what they will say and do. There is just no trust, and I don't know. I have feminists on the on the channel saying, "Oh, all this MGTOW rubbish and that sort of thing." Well, unfortunately, that's what it is. It's trust. It's the trust has been blown. It's nothing to do with MGTOW. It's not the. It's just, and that's what MGTOW are talking about. If you talk to them privately, they're all saying that the central idea to every conversation is, yeah, you don't trust them. Oh, and frankly, women don't trust us either, men. It's, you're all cheaters and, liars and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's right, there's no trust. Either side, either which way. I'm not sitting here saying, I'm right and women are wrong. No, I'm just saying there is no trust. That's just the same as there will be no trust in the financial system, sir. There is just no trust between, the sexes anymore. No trust anywhere. After what happened to me, I have no trust in the social services sector. And if you talk to them, they say, "Oh, you should be able to handle a bit of that, shouldn't you? No, bit of, you know, I got suicidal and they bullied me. You should be able to handle that, shouldn't you?" And then they wonder why you don't trust them. It's funny. Yeah, but I'd say generally speaking, that's really what's happening. It's just the the trust the trust between people has um, just diminished to the point of almost zero in a lot of cases. I've had people on, in I had a commenter the other day say, "Oh, if you knew me in real, you'd find me a totally different person." And I thought, no, actually, this is real. Out there is bullshit. Out there is all act, smile, happy, high. Now, in here, you can be what you want to be, because let's face it, nobody knows. Your friends and your neighbours and your boss, nobody knows what you get up to in here. Yeah? Particularly if you use a pseudonym. That's a clever trick. Yeah. So it's unlikely anybody will ever know what you did. So you can just be whoever you want. You can do all your nasty little cruel things, and yeah. But that's who you are. Fortunately, that's and you can't once you've revealed yourself in here. Yeah, we all know. We can see it. We just go back and look at your comments. Yeah, that's what you are. This is what I am. And even by my comments, that's what I am. You can judge me any which way you want. I don't give a stuff. Okay. Because what's actually happening is strong bonds and friendships are happening under the channel. You don't see it. You'll have no idea that that's happening. But the cruel, nasty, horrible people are just, and unfortunately, women. It's sort of reached a point where we don't trust, or mgtow don't trust women. That's. I've even set up a whole business with just that in mind. It just doesn't bother me. It's all set up, so trust is not important. It's not a fact. I'm offering something for guys who like a bit of female company, which I do from time to time, but I don't need much of it. I've discovered. Yeah, and it's I don't mind sharing. I couldn't give a stuff. Okay, but that's all based. There. How can I put this? Yeah, the trust is like with the friendly club. Yeah, I buy us a couple of beers. If she doesn't buy it, okay, I've blown $5. Who cares? It's not half a house or a car or something else like that. Or no, who cares? And she blows my trust. Or I just don't use her again. It's as simple as that. And it's just a drinking buddy for me. That's all I want. A bit of fun occasionally, have a few drinks, and because I get my intelligent conversation, with chats with men, but I do want that balance. But that's what's happened. So even I am factoring in trust. It's not important. Loyalty is not important now, nor is trust anymore. So yeah, we'll adapt, we'll evolve based on what's happening. Yeah, but I can't see us going back. I certainly won't. It's not so bad. Once, it hurts a bit at first. I think because loyalty, trust. What are those things called? Like Captain Bob. What's the word? What's the common? I was going to look it up, but I couldn't be bothered. What do they fall under? Loyalty, trust, faithfulness. What are they? Moral values, or what is it? I don't know. No doubt Bob will tell me shortly. Yeah, so that's the way I see the world, and you can complain about it, and go off until the cows come home. Oh, there's no loyalty left in the world. There's no trust left in the world. Or yeah, you could do that, or you can think, how do I live with it? How do I keep going? How do I keep moving forward? How do I evolve in this new environment where there is no trust? Without becoming just a, I don't know. It's like this is what's happening. I'm polite to people, to women particularly, but the trust angle's gone. I don't know why they wanted to get rid of it, but they have. And yeah, if I'm told what to do by a woman, yeah, I'll do it and that sort of thing. Yeah, I have no problems with that. But as far as trust, and no, never, never again. Um, that's that's totally that's totally gone now. And I think the financial system goes, there'll be a lot of trust going there as well. I don't think anybody's going to trust anybody anymore. Anyway, that's just something to think about. And please keep an eye on Deutsche Bank. It's looking a bit wobbly. looks pretty bad actually. Okay, good talking to you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.